Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Grand Story Survival Tactical Horror Shooter RPG known as Enter the Gungeon. We're playing with the pilot, and the pilot's my new favorite because he can hold more items and like discount in shops and stuff like that. Should still be zero, yeah. What's up, elevator dude? You're here. Thank you for your help with the elevator. I'm excited to see if it works. Let's test it out. Use the floor buttons to select the elevator and step in. Okay. But this is next stop chamber 2, the Gungeon. What? I can only go to chamber 2. All right. I'm gonna do it, but just to see what it does. I assume it just deposits you in chamber 2 of the Gungeon. What the fuck? It's completely free though. That's suspicious. Take the dueling pistol, I guess. I've never used this one, so I don't know what's going on with this elevator thing. Let's pierce, of course, because it's a ball of lead designed to go straight through the body, not to do damage to it really. Yeah, like, you know, modern bullets. You know, you get hit by one of these, you got a pretty good chance of surviving, dude, unless it drags like a piece of cloth with it into your wound, and then, you know, back in the day, no antibacterial stuff like that, you know, less chance of surviving because of that. But the actual lethality, it also bounces. The actual lethality of the bullet, not that great. Modern medicine, if you had like a bunch of bullet wounds being treated by modern medicine of this type, probably you'd be like, dude, knives are more lethal than these bullets. You know, unless you get hit somewhere real bad, like the chest. Well, not the chest, like a specific part of the chest, like the heart, the brain. One of these going right through your brain. It probably ain't no picnic. Although, you know, I read a statistic once, not sure if it's true, that's what I read, that 1 in every 10 headshots is survived. 1 of every 10 times somebody gets shot in the head, they live. Now, I don't know if this was like, you know, statistic in like modern industrialized worlds with like you know, very quick access to hospitals or stuff like that. I don't know if that's the case, or I don't know if it's 1 in 10 anywhere under any circumstances. That would be a much more impressive statistic for the head, you know. Instead, yeah, we have no money. We skipped the boss. We have this crappy weapon. Like, what the fuck, dude? I wonder if he always gives us the same 3 weapons, or they're different ones. Another key. Honestly, probably the flare gun is best. Flare gun blows. Flare gun extremely bad, bro. That's right, dude. I did do that on purpose. I just didn't think it would work. I thought it was gonna be an opportunity to make a joke. Right? Flare gun doesn't do anything to that particular son of a bitch. At least not the flare bit of it, which is like 80% of its damage. Dude, this nonsense of coming up to the 2nd floor with like nothing is so dumb. I'll do it every once in a while just to see if it unlocks anything, but you know, once every 5 or 10 runs I'll do it, but don't expect this to be the norm. But this sucks, dude. These enemies are way harder. And I got way less stuff. I have one extra gun, that's it. No possibility of extra health, no possibility of like a passive or an active. Like, come on, man. Like, what is the actual benefit of doing this? Is there a benefit? Like, will something show up now in floor 3? Where you're like, dude, I need some stuff, dude. I need some stuff to get down to the floor. To fix the floor 3 elevator, dude. Give me a flare. At least it shoots straight. You know. It's not always the case. Open it up. Oh, is that an AK? No, that's absolutely a Gungeon. Like I said, I'm extremely certain that that's French for gorgeous. Gungeon. Of course, it's not possible to be here, though. Man, that floor kicked my ass in the last run. Jesus, I took so much damage so quickly. Now, my defense, I was trying out the mass shotgun for the first time. Turns out I don't particularly like it. Maybe because I'm bad at it. I'm not saying it's a bad gun, I'm just saying I don't like it. Nah, I think this thing is a bad gun. I think that's the whole point of them giving it to me. It's like, oh, so you wanna you wanna skip some floors, you son of a bitch, huh? Of course, they did have the option of the mail gun. Oh, fuck. No, let me out. Come on, man, just... The bounce is not bad, but... You know... Pretty bad. I did just pick up the AK, which we are unfortunately saving for a boss. For the boss, this boss right here. If we make it. There's a good chance we don't make it. I'll be honest. Especially if we don't go to the boss. I fell down. If I press quick restart, will I end up in the second floor again? I'm not talking about how that ended, by the way. That's exactly what happened. And it's either the exact same thing, or hold up, let me check this out. Or just because I quick restarted, but we'll see. No, not quick restart, to the breach, dude. We will be doing the pilot run as normal. I want to see. Okay. Well, he definitely gave me some stuff. Okay, so this is definitely your only options. That blows hairy nuts. Like again, I don't see the reason why anybody would do this. Like, I mean, if the goal is to get as far as possible, it don't friggin' help if you ain't got no items by the time you're in floor 2, dude. Dude, by the time you're in floor 2, you could have gone through 2 other floors before you hit floor 2. You could have 5, 6, 7 items depending on, you know, especially the pilot who has the ability to unlock chests. I still do that. A last one with the convict where we had to do it, and like I died early in it. I died early in it because I couldn't flawless a boss, dude. That's why I died. That's why I died. We had 2 bosses. We had the option or flawlessly 2 bosses, and we chose neither. One we didn't flawless because we didn't shit, and the other one we didn't flawless because we could just tested out the mass shotgun at some other point, dude. But I thought, dude, but what if it's really good at wiping a boss, dude? Turns out it wasn't really good at wiping a boss, and even if it was, that boss wouldn't have done it, because that boss freaking moves. Big boy. It's the nuclear bomb. Lament configure. I would like to say for the lament configure. Now, I'm not sure if it's a good idea. You do get cursed. I forgot to check to see if you get cursed every time you use it, but you definitely get cursed when you pick it up, because that's a curse shop. It only sells cursed items. Tiny the big red phone that shoots nukes is cursed. I guess I can see it, you know. It's like, dude, this is what's gonna kill human race, okay? What bigger of a curse could there be? Like 10,000 years from now, after the nuclear apocalypse, when the human race is like recovering and like building up its history back up and technology and shit, assuming that happens, you know, they're gonna be looking at games, movies, and books and stuff written about it, and they're gonna be like, didn't they knew this was gonna happen, right? And you know, dude's colleague is gonna be like, yeah, they knew. And they're like, well, why didn't they just destroy all the nukes? It's like, well, because if you didn't have nukes, you were afraid of the other guy throwing nukes at you. And then they're gonna be like, yeah, but you know, if that does, it's better for one side to have nukes, because then only half the world gets destroyed. And then you're gonna be like, well, they didn't see it that way. And then you're gonna be like, well, shit. That's why we, instead of 10,000 years later, instead of being out in the stars, you know, freaking going about our business, doing cool shit, warping in and out of places, we're, you know, rebuilding the Earth after a nuclear wasteland. After it has become a nuclear wasteland. You know, we got two moral preference here. And you're like, well, dude, you know, it seemed important at the time, I'm sure. Just like the petty nonsense of like Roman times. It's, oh, dude, it's important that we conquer. You know, it's important that we conquer this little island here, or this little tribe here. Because if we don't, then you know, bad things happen to the prestige and stuff of the Roman Empire. And then you know, you look at that now, and you're like, come on, man, really? The prestige of the Roman Empire? This is why you were doing things? Not even for moral reasons, like, oh man, we should really help those people out, right? You know, it makes the world a better place if we go over there and, which is, you know, like, it's I understand, it's our perspective here and now, but they thought it was important then. You know, maybe 10,000 years from now, they're gonna be thinking to themselves, you know, in this theoretical nuclear wasteland, they're gonna be thinking to themselves, they really thought it was worth the risk, the entire planet being wiped out, from most life, almost all life, civilization being like thrown back a couple hundred rungs on the ladder, instead of, you know, being communist or something, or, you know, having one guy have all the power. They really thought that, you know, having people vote on things is worth the risk of, versus people not voting on things is worth the risk of, you know, the whole planet getting destroyed. And then it may seem silly to them at that point. You know, to us this is important now, and I guess clearly important enough to risk the whole planet getting blown to shit in a theoretical conflict between, you know, two opposing nuclear nations, nuclear capable nations. You know, which is still, probably still to this moment, the most likely way the human race gets absolutely foobarred. Well, we have not had much luck with our keys, unfortunately. Take the half heart. There's a full heart in there. So yeah, you know, our descendants might look at us as idiots. might be like, Jesus Christ. How did we even make it, you know? How did we even survive the 10,000 year interregnum of darkness that these morons back then subjected us to? I don't know, you know, the answer is people always survive. You know how many people, how many human beings you would need that are not related, genetically diverse people, aka, you know, no genetic familiarity you would need to create like a viable long-term colony or something like that. But it's like about 25 to 3,500. That's it. That's all you need, dude. Probably more people than that would survive a nuclear Armageddon. I will not. I'll tell you right now, I will not be perfect in this boss. Is he immune to fire? He might be, which is just let me out. He really does seem that way. I don't have any other guns, right? Nope. I could have, but I chose the way of pain, dude. Unfortunately. There's no point in even getting this close to him, dude. Also, I should have bought the. I have enough money for it. They what? Those things move? What happened? I was sure I dodged it and they sort of like just came at me, dude. Now we're taking a bunch of hits. Well, we took a freaking pounding, that's for sure. What is it? The devolver? It is. Okay, we shouldn't use that for that. Bird. We have extra hearts, so we're full health here, but where's that weirdo shop? It's over here. We can't go to the secret room. Dudes. Like, what happens if we like trigger this thing in here? Can't? Dude, that was gonna hit me. Okay, lament configurum dropped. Nothing. Let's take the case. It's cursed. Okay. Where's the secret room? In here, maybe? No, I don't quite recall if we saved the barrel. We did. Oh. All right. So I guess we're going. Now, if we only had the one key, we could have tested the. You can definitely use it. I'm guessing there's still a chance of it breaking. I don't think that's like a sure thing at all. Okay, I don't know why it would be. The door is locked too. So the revolver. Unfortunately, the devolver is what the fuck? Oh, that's just because I got hit. Huh? It's like a shotgun. Takes forever to reload, huh? That's infinite ammo. This cannot possibly be a good boss killing weapon. I gotta figure that's the case. This thing's cursed. The reload time is not the reload time, the charge time plus the reload time together is kind of terrible. If it was just a little faster. Science cannon's gonna have to be our boss clear here, brother. It's just gonna have to be because we don't have anything else. We have the casing. Extremely holy. Fuck, there's a lot of dudes in here. Well, at least that's been stopped. But if I could get a bigger clip so the Casey can, I don't even know if it's possible, but this thing will, oh my god, no. No, I'm not going out like, I'm not going out like this, dude. This ain't the way I go. I'll use a blanket if I freaking have to, dude. I wonder if I can I bat bullets? Get me to the freaking. This case is gonna be the end of me. I'm telling you. No firing. No firing in the shot. Man, what the hell are you talking about? Which pistol? It's. I bet it's just like the. I bet it's just like the. Like the hex bundle of hex and the sniper rifle that turns people into stuff. I bet it's the exact same thing, only it's a pistol. Well, we done what we can. Oh, it didn't matter. He just shot him. Fuck. Oh my god, he just shot at me, dude. Oh, just blasted the shit out of me. I didn't even have time to recover because it was the cursed son of a bitch. Dude, every time I pick up this lament configure on I regret it. I all I ever get from her like 1 or 2 items. Killed. Of course, I'm not killed. Usually not killed by the enemies I pull out of the lament configure, but like killed by like curses and shit. Oh my god. Goddamn curses. But anyways, that's gonna be for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one.